episode of Enigmatica 6. I am ZeoFate. I've been doing a little bit of looking through, and we got a few quests to complete, just from stuff I've picked up. And there's not a lot of options for processing anything. We're pretty much stuck with either mechanism, immersive engineering, or thermal. Now, immersive engineering's got really fun gear, but it's big and noisy, and well, we don't have the space for it just yet. That being said, it's definitely something I'm going to look into and start working on, but just not today. So today, since I did mechanism last time around, I think we're going to go for thermal. And we'll get thermal started. But before that, let's go in here and we'll get just a couple of the little quests cleaned up. First of all is the shield that we picked up. We'll grab that. That's just going to give us a stone hammer. And I know the different armor plates for it and everything else like this, but I'm not really a fan of shields. They're just clunky to me, so I'm not really going to bother using them. We got a tier 3 hammer, and let's get in here cleaned up a little bit. And of course, I'm doing all these quests that are giving me experience, which I'm probably going to lose as soon as I end up encountering something that kills me. So, yeah. Okay. As you can see, I have moved into one of the bigger rooms. I moved everything across, got our mob drops and locations, and everything else. So our main entryway is now clear. So that being said, let's start getting into things. That's Rune Master 11.9 for damage. I wonder, is that one of those? And it's steel axe, elf steel handle, bolted. Now, I'm not going to go with that simply because, well, right now I can't repair it. And because I promptly moved everything around, I can't remember where anything is. Okay. Well, first things first. Let's get ourselves a backpack. I need 4 leather and 4 string, and last episode we had, well, 4 leather and 3 string. Well, I managed to get 1 extra string, so we can start by making ourselves a backpack. Now, let's see, we can upgrade that to an iron backpack, which I actually have more than enough iron to do. So we'll get that going. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of iron kicking around. And might as well upgrade it when I can. Oh, it's the wrong one. That's what I need to do. And from there I can go to gold. I got enough gold that I could do it, but I think I'm just going to stay at that level for now. So let's quickly take a look at this. Okay. So, looks like we can make upgrades. Backpack pickup items, more filtering options. Ooh. That's, smelting's not something I'd want to do. Crafting update might be good. Well, I can't do any of the updates because I need leather and I need string, so... But, yeah, these, some of these look like they could actually be rather useful. But let's get, backpack. Now, does the backpack actually go on the back? Yes, it does. Let's see, category. Okay, ooh, that's actually a decent amount of space too. You can open that up just by hitting B, so that's gonna be going. Gonna be good. Got a splash potion of fire resist, so we'll just tuck that away. So now let's get into thermal. Now, first things we're going to need is we're going to need some sort of power. Now, right now, I don't really have much options for power, so we're going to have to go for a Stirling dynamo. Simply because it can burn coal, or logs, or really anything flammable. And from there, we're going to need, at least need a pulverizer and a redstone furnace. Now, it doesn't look like, we've got any power conduits in there, so what do we have available? It's not going to help anything. Neither is that. That's not going to work any. I know, so I think we're actually limited to mechanism or immersive engineering for our power. At the moment, anyways. Oh, yeah, let's, I think we're going to have to go with LV, or low voltage. Mainly because I don't think we have too many other power options we can use. Or at least for transitioning power just yet. It's either that or we have to turn around and go into mechanism right away. So we're going to need LV wire connectors, which are terracotta and copper. Copper's not an issue, the terracotta is going to be the issue. Because I don't think I have, I don't exactly have a lot of clay. And once again, don't know where anything is, so trying to find stuff. So I'm going to have to go get a bunch of clay. So yeah, I'll go out and find a bunch of clay and dig it all up, and we'll be back. While I do that, I'll insert the little bits and pieces of stuff I found while I was mining, like first diamonds, because as you can see, I've actually found quite a few. So with that, we'll be back. Yeah, just mining my way down, working my way down so that I can get materials and yeah, first diamonds. So, yeah. It's been a long time since that's happened. Must have chose just a good spot. So, let's make it so I can mine these. And we got 2 diamonds. Yay. Well, while mining, I managed to find this structure here, which is from Tetra. It's got nothing really in it, but still kind of cool looking, so figured I'd show it to you guys. That being said, I'm going to go back to mining. Well, I gotta say, this is about the first time I've ever run across just a random spawner sitting around underground, not in dungeon type, just sitting here with the chest under it. So, since I actually want to kind of keep that spawner, and I am going to mark it, just take out the chest, you get the items. And arrows I don't need, smooth sandstone I don't need. Ooh, diamond. So, what else here? Oh, potassium I don't need. So, I'm going to have a spawner here, and I am going to mark this location. And there we go. And with that, well, it's going to be back to mining. Okay, we're back. I went and found a bunch of clay and got some extra sand and gravel while I'm out there, just because. And looking around it and thinking about it, I think I'm actually going to do a little bit of a combination between thermal and immersive engineering. And yes, I know I'm wasting coal potential, but that's the resources I'm going to need to get a Stirling dynamo and a pulverizer up and running. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in to immersive engineering, and we're going to start getting these things knocked out. So I need an engineer's hammer. And we're also going to go in here and we're going to start the thermal aspect of things. Nice that they give us a crescent hammer. Now, I don't really need the books so much because I've used them often enough that I have a general idea as to what I'm doing. Don't tell anybody, but yeah, I actually have a general idea what I'm doing. And I need a string. Hi, Enderman. You really shouldn't be here in my house. But, oh well. Oh, that's one ender pearl. Let's get off that before I accidentally throw it and waste it. Okay, so first things first, we got to get the pulverizer up and running. This is just cooking up a bunch of smooth stone, or stone for me. I'm so used to calling it smooth stone. So first things first, we're going to need, well, a redstone flux coil, which I'm actually going to need another piece of gold, because this one's also going to need one. So we'll get those two built. I'm going to need to convert one of my iron ingots into nuggets. We're going to grab one of them. And really, that's all we need. Now, for now, I'm just going to, well, I think I'm just going to park it there. Now, if you got the crescent hammer, you can then shift this around so you can move it to wherever you want it to sit. and point wherever you want it to point, which is actually kind of useful. Okay, so for the pulverizer, we're going to need a machine frame, which is going to need a tin gear. And we're going to get our machine frame. We're going to get, I need another copper gear. There we go. I'm going to need some wood, which I've got a kind of a hefty chunk over here. I need some, I'll grab all the flint because I ain't going to use it. So we can go make ourselves a piston, which thankfully can actually use stone because I shift-clicked that without thinking that I need cobblestone. Oh, I don't need that. So that should get us our pulverizer. We can put that there and we'll put this extra chest up above, but I'll do that in a little bit. First thing in here that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and configure it so that the top is going to input items. So where it's blue here, it's going to draw items from the chest I put it in here once I set it to auto input. So it's going to pull items in, which I'll demonstrate. Let's just chuck some iron chunks in here. See, pulled it in. Now for export, which is going to be on the side, I'm going to want to set it to orange. And that means anything that this produces is just going to be chucked in here. Now let's chuck a little coal in here, get this up and running just a titch. I'm going to chuck my extra flint in here simply because it's going to provide just a little bit of better chance for our bonus resources. Not much of one, mind you, but a little. And I'm going to start pulling out a bunch of my other materials so I can process them. And hopefully gain a bunch more extra materials that we can use for construction. I generally hesitate trying to cook a lot of the different materials up until this point because, well, straight up right, I'm doubling the amount of... Oh, don't forget to put on auto output. Because at this point in time, at the minimum, I'm doubling the amount that goes in. So for every iron ore that goes in here, iron chunk, I'm going to get 2 of the iron dust. And occasionally I'll get secondary items. Now I know I'm going to need a lot more fuel in there because it's already ran out. Now I'm going to hold off on the redstone furnace for now. Redstone furnace I can do right now. It's just a matter of, you know what, let's pull this out and I'll hold off on processing a lot of this until I actually need it, and I'll just process it as I need it. Save me some fuel, save me some resources. Pull out the aluminum. Okay, so redstone furnace, I'm going to need copper gears, which means I'm going to need... Now I only need 4 copper. I got the gold already. I'm going to need 4 tin, so I need just 2 tin, actually. Wherever that's hiding. And I already got the iron processed, I just need to cook it. So there's one of the extra bonus items I got, same with the gold. So it's useful for increasing the amount of materials you got. So I've got everything else we need, it's just going to be a matter of powering it. Definitely gonna have to investigate, see what kind of power options we got. Huh. I was afraid of that. Oh. I was just checking to see if a specific mod was in the game. But it's not. So, first thing I'm going to do is, just simply so I don't forget that I've got this prepped, I prepped out and mathed out the number of materials for coke bricks so that I could make a coke oven. Now, that being said, the coke oven isn't going to really help much at this moment because I won't be able to actually complete it up until I can get some string so that I can get the engineer's hammer. But still, I can just tuck it quite nicely into this little corner here. Won't look too bad there. Okay, so one of the reasons why I'm taking the fuel out of here is simply because, well, this thing won't shut off. It will continue to try to output power, and the amount of power in here will drop as it sits. So if you leave fuel in here and you have nothing going on, it's a good way to waste your coal and waste your fuel. So we'll get the copper, iron. Well, let's leave the nickel in there. Okay. So since I know I got a bunch of sticks, so those can cook up those, and then I can just use a single coal to cook up the other. Yeah, I know I said earlier I wasn't concerned about wasting fuel, but, well, that's then, this is now. It's mainly just a matter of how much am I cooking, what am I doing, as to how frugal I will be with resources. That being said, anything in here that I need right away? Not that I can see. But I am going to need bricks. We'll just, well, I'm going to need that. Just toss the rest of that away for now. Since I know I'm going to need bricks, we'll get them going. Now I'll put that back there. There's our iron. There's our tin. Copper's still working, but that's enough to start getting started. Okay, so we'll get ourselves the tin gear we need to get ourselves the machine frame. And I'm going to need a gold. So that is going to be able to get us our 2 gears. We've got our flux coil that we're going to need. I got the extra redstone. So now all we're doing is waiting on bricks. This will at least make it so that I can cook individual items and not waste the resources I was just wasting. But I'm not going to make another Stirling dynamo for it. What I'll probably end up doing is just put the redstone unit over here and flip the generator. Yeah, as you can see right here, the amount of power is dropping because it's got 3.4 in here, and there it drops some more. So yeah, keep that in mind for thermal. Okay, we got those done. Make ourselves the redstone furnace. And let's see what we got. First, we got the Stirling dynamo, which Oh, energy cables. Nice. Got the redstone furnace. Rare thermal series loot box. And scavengers. Well, let's see what we got. Ooh. Reinforced integral components. This is, that's a really good one. Some paper, honey bottles. That's, not too useful that I know of. But hey, that's can store energy. No wonder. Because this may just change what I'm going to do. So if I put the energy cell there, and put the Stirling unit there, aim it down, for power output on all the different dynamos, that red section there has to be pointing at what's going to draw the power. You can't hook the power up anywhere else. So, wonder if... let's... I highly doubt 14 will fill this thing, but let's find out. So, it is putting power into here, which is good. You're getting powered up, that's even better. So, energy cables from power. Let's see what... dereliction paste. Yeah, I haven't been to Nether yet, so these are actually kind of useful for directing power around, but we don't have access to blaze powder, so we can't exactly make more. Food. Let's eat one of these. Heal up over at it. So that's miscellaneous stuff. So we'll put that in there. Food items are going to go in here. Miscellaneous build blocks. And this is going to be for resources. This improves base attributes and amplifies. So now I'm making 40 RF, 120 RF. And it doesn't change the fuel efficiency. Yeah, that's going to stay in there. I'll make others for the other machines and upgrade their functions, but yeah, they're definitely staying in there. Okay, so blaze rod, blitz mode, blitz cube, salt shard, which we have, but we don't have the rest of them. Well, it's either spend a bunch of time hunting or figure something else what to run. But it's probably about wrapping up point. I'm going to try to keep to about half-hour episodes from now on, simply because, well, my net seems to really like half-hour episodes and allow them to upload a lot faster versus the hour-long episodes. Because, well, the half-hour episode will take an hour to upload. The hour-long episode will take about 16 to 18 hours to upload. So, yeah, I'm going to go for shorter episodes for the next little bit anyways. That being said, I think what we'll do, or at least what I'll do, is I'm going to have to go hunting, unfortunately. And, yeah, so I should probably finish off the armor. And... because I need string so I can start on that. Although, we do need... you know what? There's one thing. I think I know what we can do for next episode. Just need a little bit of prep. So that being said, this is ZeoFate, signing out.